Oh, hey. Okay. Today, I want to talk about manifesting like a child. I know they talk about it, Jesus talked about it in the Bible. Come to God as a child or a little lamb or whatever. Anyway, I didn't know that I manifested something like a child. Um, but I'm going to tell you how I did it. And then by the end of the video, you're going to be able to do it too. It's almost ridiculously easy. But it's not something as a grown-up you would even think to do. So, all right. When I was a little girl, someone else in my neighborhood was going to ballet school. And for some reason, I wanted to go. I wanted to be a ballerina more than I can think. I'm pretty sure I was somewhere in between 6 and 8 years old. But I begged my mom, and she said, no, we can't afford it. It turned out, like, looking back at it now, that little girl's dad was a lawyer, so they could afford it. But my family had 5 kids and a little bit different circumstances. But even though my mom said no, and I knew I wasn't going to ask her again, I wanted to be a ballerina so bad that I went to sleep at night and I would put my one foot against my knee and I would put my hands above my head and I would imagine that I was a ballerina as I drifted off to sleep. And when I look back on it, it just seems so silly. But a week or so later, my mom came up to me and said, all right, you can go to ballet school. And out of nowhere, like I wasn't going to ask her again. That was not something I was going to try to get in trouble about. But yeah, I went to ballet school and I was actually pretty good. Some things happened and I ended up deciding against it once I had been in it for a little while, but I loved it. I practiced. I loved it. And I'm pretty sure I was just pretending to be a ballerina when I went to sleep at night. But I did not know that I was creating that reality. I did not know that just by using my imagination and really imagining I was being a ballerina as I was drifting off to sleep, which is exactly what Neville Goddard says to do, I was manifesting. And this is also directly connected to a Greg Braden story where he talks about his Native American friend who does a prayer that for rain, and within 24 hours it rained. And all he did was focus in, imagine it was all happening, feel really grateful for it, and then let it go. So I did that as I was drifting off to sleep. And you can too. So whatever you can imagine, just use the imagination of a child. When you were little, I know it's hard to imagine that I was little at this point in my life, but I was just this little girl. I didn't know I was creating something. I just knew I wanted that so much, and it felt so good to pretend that was me, and it made it happen. So I know this is a very short video, but this is a short and simple and easy way to manifest what you want in your life. Whatever it is, give it a shot. I must have gone to sleep like that for a few days, maybe even a whole week. And within no time, I was in ballet school. All right, give it a shot. Let me know how it works in the comments. If you have any questions, again, ask me in the comments. I'll answer. And if you're interested in working with me, there's a link in the description. Until the next video, have a great day.